Hello dear students, my name is Lucky Ahuja and I am your EVS teacher. So students, today we are going to start part 3 of chapter 6 and the chapter is named as Care of Trees and Plants. In our previous two parts we talked about the root and stem of trees and now we are going to continue this chapter in this part also. So here we are talking about stem again. So you must have seen some different kind of things which we eat and we are going to talk about those things here. So in your previous classes you understood that we eat leaves of some plants like spanac and coriander. So here are the pictures of spanac and coriander. So you know that these are actually leaves and we eat them. This is part of our food. So these are different kind of leaves which are used as food by us. Similarly, stems of some plants are taken as food. So the important thing is that even stem of some plants are also used as food or also taken as a food item. So what are these plants whose stem is used as a food item? Let's see. So here are three pictures you can see and you just try to identify the names of these pictures. So see the pictures shown above and you have to identify them and write the names of these things in your notebook. So I'm just telling you the names of these things and then you have to write the names of these three things which we eat in your notebook. So this one is sugarcane. And this one is ginger, you must be knowing about it, and this is potato, and generally potato is favorite of different children. So here you are watching these three food items and these three food items are actually stems of different plants. So this sugarcane is actually stem of sugarcane plant, this ginger is also stem of ginger plant, and this potato is also the stem of potato plant. Let's move. So trees are friends. Actually trees are our friends. They provide lot of help to human beings. They are very helpful to us. How? Let's see. Roots, leaves, flower and fruits of many trees and plants are used as medicines. So dear students, we human beings generally suffer from different kind of diseases due to different reasons, and plants are actually our friends, and different parts of plants like roots, like leaves, like flower and fruits of different plants are used as medicines. So different medicines are actually made from these parts of the plant. Wood is also obtained from the trunks of big trees. So this is also an important contribution of trees in our life, that the wood is also obtained from their trunk, and this wood is used by us in making furniture and different kind of things made up of wood. Trees and plants purify air. This is their very important contribution, that they purify air. You must be knowing that we get oxygen, which is actually the air or the part of air which is responsible for human life or any kind of life, and this is possible because of trees. They purify the air, they take carbon dioxide and they provide us the oxygen. They also control land erosion of land. We have studied about roots and you know that roots actually keep the tree firm on the ground, and that is the reason that they are able to help in controlling the land erosion. तो प्यारे बच्चों, यहाँ हम पेड़ों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं जो आप बहुत सारे अपने आसपास देखते हैं। आपको ध्यान रखना है कि ये जो पेड़ पौधे हैं वो हमारे लिए, मनुष्य के लिए बहुत उपयोगी है। कई सारी काम, कई सारी चीज़ें हमें इनसे प्राप्त होती हैं। जैसे आपको ध्यान रखना है कि अलग अलग प्रकार की दवाइयाँ बनाने के लिए या दवाइयों के रूप में किसी किसी पेड़ का अलग अलग पौधा हमारे उपयोग आता है। किसी पेड़ की पत्तियाँ, किसी पेड़ का जो जड़ें हैं वो, किसी पेड़ के जो फूल और फल हैं वो हमारे उपयोग में आते हैं और उनका हम सेवन सामान्य रूप से तो करते ही हैं, खाने के रूप में, खाद्य पदार्थ के रूप में तो करते ही हैं। उसके अलावा दवाओं के निर्माण में या दवाओं के रूप में भी इन सब चीज़ों का उपयोग करते हैं। उसके अलावा जो ये पेड़ पौधे हैं ये हमें लकड़ी देते हैं और लकड़ी से आप जानते हैं कितनी सारी चीज़ें बनती हैं। आप अपने घर के अंदर देखना, आसपास देखना, कितनी सारी चीज़ें लकड़ी से बनी होती हैं। तो आप पाएंगे कि बहुत सारा फर्नीचर हो गया या घर में अलमीरा वगैरह जो होती है, और स्कूल में भी आप देखोगे कि जितने आपके टेबल वगैरह हैं, चेयर्स हैं, वो सभी लकड़ी से बने होते हैं। तो ये लकड़ी हमें इन पेड़ पौधों से ही मिलती है। इसके अलावा जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है वो ये है कि ये पेड़ पौधे ही एक्चुअल में एयर को यानी हवा को शुद्ध करते हैं और इनसे ही हमें ऑक्सीजन गैस की प्राप्ति होती है। और यहाँ ध्यान रखना है कि जो पेड़ की जो जड़ें होती हैं वो भी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण हैं। उन्हीं के कारण जो भूमि का अपरदन है वो रुक पाता है, उस पर नियंत्रण हो पाता है। सो ऑल दीज आर different uses of the trees and plants around us. So dear students, remember that we should not harm these trees and plants, and we should try to plant as many plants as possible. Let's move. You have to do some tasks again. These are very little things with little activities you have to observe and mention in your notebook. So first thing is, in your house which things are made of wood. So you have to write the names of all those things which are made up of wood. So just look around in your house and find out which things are made up of wood. Which things are made up of wood, and write their names in your notebook. Second thing, of what uses trees and plants to us. So dear students, I recently told you in the previous slide that these trees and plants are having different uses for human beings, and you have to write some things about these trees and plants, that what uses these trees and plants are actually to us. Write the names of trees and plants found around you in your notebook. So you have to write the names of some trees and plants which are found around you, and you have to make this kind of table in your notebook and simply talk to your parents, talk to people around you in your family, in your neighborhood, and try to write the names of these things. In first column you have to write the names of some trees and plants which are fruit bearing. So some things which are fruit bearing, you must be knowing the names of some such plants. Then second one, the plants or trees which are vegetable bearing, like you can see here. This is a plant which is quite common. You must have seen eggplant somewhere. So brinjal or eggplant is the common vegetable in our household, and this is the brinjal or eggplant plant. And then grain bearing plants or trees, there are many grains used as food items in our food, like you eat roti, so that is made up of a grain. You must be knowing that wheat grain is the plant product which is used for making roti. Similarly, there are many different grains, and you have to write the name of some plants which are grain bearing. Then finally you have to find out and write the names of some plants which are pulses bearing. तो बच्चों यहाँ आपको एक छोटा सा काम करना है, बहुत जटिल नहीं है। आपको करना क्या है कि इस तरीके के 4 कॉलम बनाने हैं, अपनी नोटबुक में बनाने हैं और उनमें क्या लिखना है, पहले कॉलम में आपको उन पेड़ पौधों के नाम लिखने हैं जिन पर फल लगते हैं। आपने कुछ पेड़ पौधे ऐसे ज़रूर देखे होंगे या आपने जो फल खाए हैं वो फल किसी न किसी पौधे के ही लगते हैं, तो आपको उन पौधों के नाम लिखने हैं जिन पर फल लगते हैं। दूसरे कॉलम में आपको क्या लिखना है, दूसरे कॉलम में आपको उन पौधों के नाम लिखने हैं जिन पर सब्जियां लगती हैं या सब्जियां उगती हैं। आप लोग सब बच्चे अच्छे बच्चे हैं, सब सब्जियां खाते होंगे, अलग अलग हरी हरी सब्जियां, तो उन सब्जियों के पौधों के नाम आपको अगले कॉलम में लिखने हैं। उसके बाद तीसरा जो कॉलम है वहाँ पर आपको ऐसे पौधों के नाम लिखने हैं जिन पर अनाज उगता है या अन्न उगता है। और आखिरी कॉलम में आपको उन पौधों के नाम लिखने हैं जिन पर दालें उगती हैं। दालें भी आप सबके खान पान का हिस्सा होंगी ही, तो अलग अलग प्रकार की दालें होती हैं, तो उन दालों के पौधों के नाम आपको उस चौथे वाले कॉलम में लिखने हैं। So all this activity is very enjoyable, is very exciting, so you simply have to take help from your parents or any other person around you and just make this kind of table in your notebook. Let's move ahead. Now one more task we have to do. Write the names of fruits, flower and leaves of plants that are used as home remedies or in the form of medicines in your notebook. As we previously talked that there are some specific parts of plants like some leaves, then some fruits, some kind of we say roots which are used as medicines by different kind of people in different kind of diseases. So again you have to make a table here, and in the first column you have to write the names of some plants which are actually fruits, which actually provide you fruits, and those fruits are helpful in relieving some kind of disease, so those fruits are actually used as medicines. Then in the second column you have to write names of some flowers which are used as home remedies for some disease or as medicine, and in the third column you have to write the names of some leaves if you can find. This is a simple task. You have to talk to your mother, father or any other elder member of your family and just ask them that if there is some fruit which can be used as a medicine, if there is some flower which can be used as a medicine, and if there are some leaves which can be used as medicines. तो बच्चों आपको ये काम एक काम और करना है। इस काम में आपको क्या करना है कि आपको ऐसे फ्रूट्स का, ऐसे फ्लावर्स का, यानी ऐसे फलों का और फूलों का और कुछ पत्तियों का नाम लिखना है जिनका उपयोग दवा के रूप में किया जाता है। कई बार कई छोटी छोटी बीमारियां जो हैं वो इन फलों, फूलों या फिर पत्तियों की सहायता से दूर हो जाती हैं। तो आपको करना क्या है, अपने घर के बड़ों से बात करनी है, अपने मम्मी से, अपने पापा से आपको थोड़ा सा पूछना है और ये 2-3 नाम आपको लिखने हैं। कुछ ऐसे फल जो दवाओं की तरह आपके उपयोग आते हैं, जो छोटी मोटी बीमारी में हम घर पर ही उपयोग में लेते हैं। कुछ ऐसे फूल जिनसे कोई दवा बनती है या जिनका खुद दवा के रूप में उपयोग होता है, और कुछ ऐसी पत्तियां जिनसे कोई विशेष प्रकार की दवा बनती है। सो फाइनली स्टूडेंट्स, हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ ट्रीज एंड plants. As we have discussed in this chapter that these plants and trees are very useful for us. They contribute in our daily life lot of things which are used by human beings. So what we do to protect these trees and plants, let's discuss. So here in this pictures, some people have adopted some methods to save trees and plants. So in these 3 pictures you can see these 3 are different pictures, and here some people have used some different methods to save the trees and plants around them. So here in this first picture you can see a scarecrow. So this is a scarecrow standing in the field, And the second one is a tree guard. You must have seen this also in some gardens or in some other places. Some people who grow plants, they generally use this tree guard to save the plants from different animals. And the third one is crops covered with net. So here you can see the different kind of crops which are grown in the field are actually protected from different kind of things by covering them with net. तो बच्चों, हम यहाँ देख रहे हैं कि जो पेड़ पौधे हैं उनके बचाव के लिए, उनके संरक्षण के लिए मनुष्य द्वारा, हमारे द्वारा कई सारी चीज़ें कई बार की जाती हैं। तो ऐसे ही 3 यहाँ उदाहरण दिए हैं। इस प्रकार का जो पुतला यहाँ खड़ा है, ऐसा आपने खेतों में खड़ा हुआ अक्सर देखा होगा। और ये जो पुतला है जिसे स्केयरक्रो कहा जाता है, ये वास्तव में फसलों की रक्षा करता है कुछ पशुओं से या पक्षियों से। और दूसरा जो हम देख रहे हैं ट्री गार्ड है, एक साधारण सी संरचना होती है जो पौधा लगाने के बाद उसके आसपास लगा दी जाती है। ये अक्सर लोहे का होता है और इसके होने के कारण जो जानवर हैं वो पौधे को नहीं खा पाते हैं। और तीसरी पिक्चर में आप देख रहे हैं कि जो फसल है उसको ढक दिया गया है एक जाली से, एक जाल से, ताकि फसल खराब ना हो, फसल के ऊपर कोई भी प्रकार की समस्या ना हो। So dear students, these are some methods to protect trees, and besides using these kind of methods for protection of trees and plants, we should always follow the plantation process. We should always plant some different kind of plants around us and in our neighborhood, and this is actually duty of every human being to protect trees and plants. So students, this was all about today, and we will be meeting in the next part. Thank you for watching.